What's good, everyone? This is a short video on what you're gonna be expecting when you're gonna start cleaning your BMW X5 V53 interior when it comes to carpets and all the little bits and pieces. So we're gonna start off with the view from the back. Everything is stripped, as you can see in this SUV here, and what you want to do if you're a clean person is to get your carpets out on all the sides, yet it's gonna be really difficult to get a carpet out here. So what I end up doing is I had to take out the center console to get into this little hole right here, and I had to cut the carpet because otherwise the whole console, the whole wiring, the whole heating, the whole everything had to come out in order to get this carpet out, because the carpet comes in two pieces and it slices underneath the front seats. So not a really big sacrifice, because after everything is done, everything will be taped with the isolative tape here, and pretty much is going to be covered with the carpet pieces that comes on the side of the center console. Now I would suggest you definitely do it the proper way, which is cleaning your carpets with the either power washer, but power washer is gonna soak them really badly. What I ended up using is Bissell. That's the brand, and that's the little green Pro Heat Pad. It's okay when it comes to cleaning the carpets, but I would rather next time use something that is more powerful, because the vacuum is not super powerful yet. The water that comes out from this valve right here is somewhat okay, but what you need to do is you definitely need to put in some hot water in it with some not really heavy duty chemicals. So the water sucks out from here and the vacuum cleaner sucks it back, and as you can see, this is the water that came out, and I didn't use any chemicals on the last couple of rounds that I did with this vacuum. But anyways, the center console carpets look like this. Pretty much nothing too complicated. Couple of pins here, couple of pins there, and you have 4 pieces on the center console. 1, 2, 3, 4. They already clean and ready to go back in. What I'll be doing right now is I'll be changing the center console to a black instead of a wood, and I found a really nice black piece. The next thing is what you want to be doing is completely cleaning out everything what you see in here in the reserve compartment for the spare tire. Make sure you want to change these problematic spots, because that's where the rust comes in, but I can do that. I can do the problematic video in the next couple of weeks perhaps, to tell you what are the exact problems that are on this car. And you're probably going to be going over, once you're taking apart the car, all these jacks that are really lying around there useless. And I'll tell you right off the bat that this is the CD changer. These are, I think, antennas, but I'm not sure about the blue ones. But regardless of that, my BMW essentially came with a regular rear carpet, but what I did is I upgraded it by myself to a sliding carpet like this. And yes, the X5 did came with the sliding carpet. As you can see, it slides back and forth perfectly. But these are also the pieces that you might want to take out, which I'll do later. And overall, the other pieces that are here are those 2 pieces. They cover the subwoofer and they cover the CD changer compartment, which in my case are empty. And they are stuck with what I keep here is my vacuums, air pumps. I also keep some of the triangles here for the emergency hazard situations and some tire repair kits, but nonetheless, that's what I use it for. and let's go see the carpets itself, because they are pretty darn good. Look at the isolation on them. This is somewhat 10 centimeters of foam, which also gives it a good sound isolation as well as heat, and just overall a nice quality build that you don't see nowadays in the newer BMWs, in the newer cars at all yet. This piece right here is the back passenger seat, and this goes all the way to the back seat. Right here you can see those cutouts here. These are the cutouts for the rear passenger door light, not the door, feet light, I don't know what they called, but they come on both sides. And what's nice is that you can cut it up right now and just go find those lights either on the scrapyard or order them online. And I'll show you later where you connect those lights. But there's nothing really good to see, nothing much to see right here, because it's just a carpet. And this is the passenger side. As you see, I have cut it out the side right here, and pretty much all the way here, because it goes to the cluster for the automatic transmission. Next thing, this is the back seat, but it comes out without any bolts. All you have to do is tuck in the seat belt, and that's it. But what I wanted to show you in terms of the hidden wiring, right here you have all these wiring which is unused. But what's really good about BMW is that those guys are on the production line. They're pretty lazy when it comes to the electricians, because there is a lot of plugs here that are just unused. And these are the plugs that you see here. What you do is you cut that square piece in the carpet, which comes to here, and then you have an outlet for the light, and it's already powered. It already comes powered, so all you have to do is plug in those lights, and whenever your car is opening, alongside with these lights, you will have the foot lights that are also coming on, because at the front you have lights, and they do always turn on when you enter the car and you just plug it in. You also have the bolts here, which is also really good. These two pins that are unused, this is the heating for the bench, for the rear seat, and those two heaters are for your back, because right here you have whenever you break down the rear seats, you have two different separate seats, and right here you also have a pin, you also have a plug right here, and it goes to the heating of the seat right here. So if you just buy yourself the seats with the heating pads inside, all you do is you plug it into those connectors, and you have a rear that is pretty much your passengers in the back can get heating on their comfort. But what you have to do is you have to insert your pins and buttons for the center console. But regardless of that, that's pretty much a short tutorial on how to clean your car with a little bit of an electric knowledge. But regardless of that, if you have any questions, or if you want me to do a more sophisticated video on the wiring, so make a little comment in the comment section below, and I'll be more than glad to help you out. Anyways,